Hi guys, it's me Tanner, and today I'm not gonna be doing my comedy or collab or anything. This is kind of a special video. It's been on my heart that I wanted to talk to you guys about this subject. So yeah, it's a special video for you guys, and hopefully you guys get something out of it. Um, Recently at my youth group at church, we've been having kids come up and tell us that they're getting bullied at school. And this subject just hit me so close to home because I was that kid in school getting bullied. I was being called fat. I was being called gay. I was being made fun of because I hung out with girls. The list goes on and on. But it's not acceptable to be bullied. It's not acceptable to be the bully. It's definitely not acceptable to be the bullied because you've done nothing wrong. You're just being you. I'm not gay. I'm fat, but that's my choice. I'm fixing it now. Little late, but better late than never. So you don't need to make fun of me for my own insecurities. You don't need to make fun of anybody because that's their life, and for you bullying them, you're risking their life. You're risking them getting depressed. You're risking them contemplating suicide. You're risking them hurting themselves. It's disgusting how sickening this is. And the reason it hits close to home with me is because being bullied myself got me into this severe depression. I did not want to hang out with anybody. I did not want to do anything outside of school. Frankly, didn't really want to be here on this earth. As depressing as that is, um, when you are depressed, sometimes you think to yourself about suicide. Been there, done that. Um, and you just think that it would be so much better to commit the suicide in any way. I'm not saying which way to people think about it because there's 100 different ways, but it's so sad that you would think about ending your life because you're getting bullied, because you have nobody standing up for you, because you feel like you have nothing left to give this world, that you think you should commit suicide, or you should stay in depression, or you should hurt yourself by cutting, or anything like that, physical harm to yourself. And it's just sad to think I was in such a dark place that happened to me. So I'm making this video to try to prevent it from happening to other people. Preventing my middle school and high school youth group members to not get depressed, to not commit suicide, to not self-harm. I can't stress it enough. You are worth so much more, than what you think. People love you for you. Maybe not everyone, but for every one bully you have, I guarantee you have so many more friends and family that love you. Just love you for who you are. I wish I felt this way when I was getting bullied. I wish I felt like I had the world on my side. I felt like everybody was against me. But it's not. That's not the case. People love you for you, and you just need to embrace that. Embrace who you are, because you don't need to change for anybody. You need to be you, because that's how God created you. God created you to be you. He didn't create me to be my brother. He didn't create me to be Joe Schmo from across the road. He didn't make me to be my best friend from college. He made me to be me. So he made you to be you. So you need to be you. You don't need to be anybody else. Don't prove to anybody else who you should be. You prove to them that you are the best you can be. And if you know somebody who's going through a rough time, who's contemplating suicide, who's depressed, who's self-harming, talk to them. That's the most important thing you can do to somebody with those things, I feel, is just talk to them. Ask them how they're doing. Because for me, I had friends who asked me how I was doing when I was being depressed, And that helps me out so much. I don't know why. It just helps me realize that I'm worth so much more than being called fat or being called gay, because I love hanging out with the girls from work, the girls from college. I love eating, but I also love playing basketball and exercising. Like, that's not gonna determine who I am. So don't let it determine who you're gonna be. And if you know somebody who's going through a rough time, whether it's depression, whether it's self-harming, whether it's contemplating suicide, I encourage you to call this number. It's a suicide prevention lifeline, which is 1-800-273-8255, and it's a 24-hour crisis counseling center, and they can give you referrals to um, health, mental health people in your area, or they can just counsel you on how to help your friend or how to help your family member who's going through such a rough time. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're going to call for yourself. That'd be great. Call and get some help yourself before you do something that'll take you out of this perfect world that God created for you and for me. And just because you think you're not worth anything, because you are worth so much more than you think. And I can't stress enough how important you are to everyone. And I just want everybody to watch this video and get out of it that you're worth everything, and people love you for you, and you don't need to prove to anybody else that you need to be like them or you should change to be like this person, because that's not why God created you. God created you to bring something new to this world. He created you to be something important for somebody. Now, whether you found that person or not, we don't know. But I guarantee you, you bring something beautiful to this world, and it would be such a shame if the world lost you. So just call that hotline if you are having problems, or if you know somebody having problems. I'm going to put the link below, the phone number, just because I want everybody to know how important they are, and they can get help, they can get better, they can be them without being bullied. So you can like this video if you want, but most importantly, I just want you to share this video. I want it to catch like wildfire, and I want it to get out there in the world, just about bullying, about depression, about suicide, because it's a big deal, and I feel like it's not talked about enough. So yeah, share this video. I know it's weird that I'm posting on a Sunday, but I will see you guys again on Tuesday, I guess, with a new cover. So if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you share with all your friends and your family, and hopefully this video will help at least one person, because I know when I was in depression, I watched a couple of videos and it kind of helped me. So love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.